Once Swami had called few students for an interview. And we all know youngsters are always very restless and fidgety. There was this one particular boy who was extremely fidgety. He couldn't sit quietly for some time. He was all the time, shaking and moving and adjusting himself. Swami looked at him and Swami said, calm down, sit still. And he said, okay, Swami, yes, Swami. He sat like that for a minute, and then after that again he started moving and he started shaking his legs and limbs. Swami looked at him and Swami was waiting for a time to strike when the iron is hot. And that boy gave just the opportunity to Swami. When Swami said, do you have any questions? Would you like to ask any questions? This fidgety little boy looks up to Swami and says, Swami, how to control the mind? Swami was like, I was waiting for that. And Swami gave a beautiful analogy. Swami said, imagine you have a pot of water. You take that pot of water and you keep it on a table. Pretty much something like this. You have a stool or a table. You take a pot of water and you keep it on the table. Swami said, if you keep shaking the table, won't the water in the pot also shake? Swami said, if your body is so fidgety, how can your mind be calm? Swami said, start with the body. Start by disciplining the body. And that's why, especially when it comes to bhajan singing, Swami is so particular about the posture in which you sit, the way you sit still. Wearing whites does not make me more spiritual. Having a short hair, having a clean-shaven face does not make me spiritual. Speaking in a certain manner, being a vegetarian, being a vegan does not make me spiritual. But if I do each one of these things with the idea, as Swami would say, Sarva Karma Bhagavat Prithiyartham. If I do each one of these actions, if I make each one of these choices in my life thinking, this is to please Swami. I feel this is what Swami likes, and so I am doing this in my life. That becomes spiritual. Right? The way you dress does not make you spiritual. All of these are physical traits, very true. These are all physical things which have nothing to do with the spiritual. But when you make a choice, when you take control over your life, over your mind, over your body, and say, I do this because I feel this pleases Swami, that act becomes spiritual. Then you're telling Swami, Swami, you become my teacher now.